Okay, now we're going to do some measuring, but I want to crank this up a little higher. Right now I start with 5 volts, but I got my resistor here, so we can crank this up a little higher. I want to crank this up to about 12 volts. So let's start the simulation, and we're at 5 volts. I want to make that, see if I can make that 12 volts. Oh yeah, my lights are nice and bright now. Okay, this is nice. I like 12 volts. Okay, now let's start measuring the voltage across the lights. Oh, just to prove to you that this voltage meter is really working, let's just measure the voltage supplier in the first place. We'll stop simulation, and we're going to take some negative energy, and let's see, let's connect to the negative part here. Oops. Connect. There we go. Let's make it black. Okay. Now let's go get some positive energy. We're going to connect it to that. Let's go red. And connect from here. I'll drop down, sneak down here, and go over here. And then I'll connect right there. And let's turn on the and it actually said it's producing 12 volts, so it's measuring there. So from here to here, it's measuring the voltage that this guy has, and it's 12 volts. Now we want to measure what kind of voltage this little guy has. So let's stop the simulation, and we're going to delete our wires. The delete button, and then here, and once again my delete button, and we're going to connect a wire from here. Let's go over here and then sneak over here. We'll connect those. There we go. And make that black. All right. Our next wire, which I want to be red, we're going to connect to the other side. And we'll find out what kind of voltage is going across this little diode. My mouse is acting up on me. Sorry about that. Okay. Now let's start simulation and get some measurements. Okay, we got about 1.94. I want to take out a calculator so I can keep up with all the voltage measurements that we're getting. So that's 1.94, and I want to add up everything from these lights. So it's 1.94. Okay, let's move this out the way, and let's stop the simulation and erase or delete these wires. Click this one, delete. Click this one, then delete. And I need a new red wire. I'm going to go to this right side right here. Okay, that's connected. And then we're going to change our color to black. And we're going to measure. Let's see, let's bend the wire here. Next side, we'll measure this little guy right here. So start simulation. Oh, 1.94. So this last one's going to be 1.94 as well, as far as voltage is concerned. So let's stop simulation and get our calculator back. So all three of those are going to be 1.94. So let's multiply this by 3. And so 5.82. Aha. So all these add up to 5.82. But we know that we were giving all this 12. So I believe if I subtract 12 from, 5.82 from 12, I'll find out what this resistor must be even before measuring it. So we already got 5.82, and so we'll say 12 minus, where's my minus? There we go, 5.82, and the resistor should be 6.18, or at least around there, 6.18. Let's try that. So let's delete this wire and delete this wire, and we're going to measure not the resistance, but the voltage across the resistor here. And okay, got it. Okay, let's make this red, and I want to bend this one a lot. Way over here, way over there, and then over here. So we're going to measure that resistance. Oh, that should be black. Alt. Okay, and let's start. 6.18. Wow, we nailed it. That accounts for all the voltage. 6.18 here, and with the other three lights, it all adds up to 12 volts. So all the components are using a total of 12 volts, which is the sum here.